Got an algae bloom. Uh-oh. That's pretty nasty. Not much algae on this end. Let's try this X-Wrap. Right over here. Yeah, it's in the grass right by the edge. You're welcome. Number 2 on this squirrel tail that he ate. It's a little bit better than the last one. You got a mouthful of mud, son. Let's go back over there, see if that was a bite or if it was bottom. Nice fish. Sorry to drag you on the ground, fishy. Too heavy for me to flip. Whoa. Gonna have to weigh him. Wow, not hooked hardly at all. Got him on that gigantic 10-inch one. That's a pretty nice fish. Hold up, buddy. Wait. £2, 4 ounces. Huh. Thanks for the fight, my friend. Probably too small to take this bait. Let's try the squirrel tail. Squirrel tail again. Put it right in front of his nose. Uh-oh, get off that pole. Number 4 on the squirrel tail. Whoa, you almost swallowed that stuff. God, I don't think he's gonna make it. Okay, there he goes. Boink. Okay, it's mini review time. I wasn't planning on reviewing, but since I used a couple of my new baits, figured I'd go ahead and talk about them because all of them were hit. Fished at one of my normal ponds today, the empty bed pond, and usually a Senko or a Yum Dinger on a shaky head does the trick, but today nothing was biting. I tried a grass pig. Nothing was biting there either. So I decided to give my new baits a try that I just picked up the other day. So first off, I got rid of the Yum Dinger and shaky head and tried Big Bite Baits. It's called the Squirrel Tail. It's a 6-inch. Put it on the shaky head. On a Mega Strike 2 shaky head. This is a really cool bait. I mean, I had a feeling it was going to work just by the way the action in the water. This tail's it's really peppy. Like I said, it's on a shaky head, so it's on the bottom and this tail floats. So a lot of action and the tail kind of maintains. Anyway, second cast out after trying for probably an hour, hour and a half with no bites at all. I landed a dink on that. This ended up catching 5 out of my 6 fish today. All of them were average size, nothing bigger than probably 1.5 pounds. But I give it an A. And then when I went to Bass Pro Shop the other day, I picked up something that I wouldn't normally buy, but I looked at it and I'm like, oh, that looks appetizing. They're huge. It's the Mighty Worm by Yum. It's a 10" or 10½. Can't read it, don't have my glasses. It's big. Supposed to put this on a 5/0 offset hook, but I was kind of lazy. And I just put it on my 4/0 weighted swim bait hook, which it still looked pretty cool, you know, going through the water. I was playing it just like a shaky head or something and just flicking it. And big bait, catch big fish. This caught the biggest fish of the day. He was 2¼ pounds. And in addition to catching the biggest fish of the day, I did have 2 or 3 other strikes on it, and I think that it was a smaller fish and they were just grabbing the back end, because I immediately switched to the squirrel tail rod, threw it, and caught the fish. Caught a fish. I don't know if it was the fish. I like how the tail flares a little bit too. Gets wide right there. So yeah, that's a good bait. I'm looking forward to trying it on a big lake. And another new bait, new to me, is the Robo Worm straight tail. I've never fished with this type of worm. I totally got this idea off of YouTube fishing videos. Cornell, this is his most favorite rig, throwing a drop shot rig with the Robo Worm straight tail. I threw it, first cast, wham, nabbed a fish, and whatever I had caught wrapped me around something, but the fish was still on it. I could feel him fighting, but it was completely snagged or wrapped around something. So I ended up breaking the line off, or breaking the hook off. And the hook I used was a VMC spin shot. I don't know if you can see that. Pretty cool. Kind of a pain to tie on for people with old eyes that can't see squat. But yeah, I liked it. It just broke me off. Thanks for watching, as always.